Hello and welcome to lesson 2.1. We're going to be introducing you to the macromolecules. Our objectives for this lesson are to define what a macromolecule is, explain the difference between a monomer and a polymer, and then to know what dehydration synthesis and hydrolysis are. All right, what are macromolecules? The food that you eat is made up of macromolecules. They are the large molecules that are critically important to all living things. Macro means large. It's the opposite of micro. Micro is small, macro is large. Okay, your body breaks down these macromolecules and uses them to build other essential molecules in your body. So we consume them and then our bodies break them down and then we use them. They are essential for us to live. Most macromolecules are made of smaller units called monomers. Okay, mono means one, mer is part, so it's one part. Okay, it is one unit of the macromolecule. These monomers then join together to form a polymer. Poly means many. Okay, mer again means part, so it's many parts bonded together. So the monomers start bonding together. Okay, and once you get multiple monomers together, that creates your polymer. Okay, so think of it like this. If you're thinking about like a bead necklace, the monomers are going to be the individual beads, okay, and the polymer is the entire necklace. All right, so making and breaking macromolecules. So these molecules go through a process to become what they are. So we either have to build them together or break them down. Okay, when we join joining monomers happens through a process called dehydration synthesis. Okay, if you think about the word dehydration, think about in the summer when it's really hot outside and you've been playing really hard. Someone might say to you, "Be careful not to get dehydrated," which to you should mean, that you need to drink water. You don't want to lose too much water. So dehydration has to do with the loss of water. Okay. What happens is when we join these monomers together, when they actually form that bond, it releases one water molecule in order to form that bond. So dehydration loses water to make polymers. Okay. Breaking down a polymer, okay, occurs through hydrolysis. Hydro, again, should mean water to you. Okay. Lysis, Lys, means to cut. So you are cutting those monomers apart by adding water. Okay. So we add a molecule of water and our big molecules separate, okay, into monomers. So dehydration synthesis builds macromolecules by taking out water, and our hydrolysis breaks down macromolecules by adding water. Okay, be sure to note on your guided notes here the little information in the arrow so we know what's happening as we move from one direction to the other. All right, we do have 4 types of macromolecules we're going to be learning about. We've got carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, nucleic acids, and we'll be learning about those 4 in the next lesson. Okay. All right, so to sum it all up, macromolecules are large molecules our body is made up of. Monomers, mono equals 1, is one unit that bonds together to form polymers. Poly equals many, so many units. Dehydration synthesis loses a water molecule when creating polymers, and hydrolysis requires a water molecule to break apart the polymers into monomers. And then we've got the 4 macromolecules: carbs, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids, which we'll be getting into in depth. All right, well, that sums up lesson 2.1. Make sure you head to Canvas, work on your must-dos for 2.1. That is the gizmos. If you are unsure of how to get into gizmos or what to do for that, let me know. I'll help you out. All right, you guys have a